Hello folks, Ellie here. Just wanted to chat today about Trudeau. Um, he's not gonna stop, okay? He's gonna get worse. He's gonna do worse if we don't stop him. And basically, like, a lot of people just aren't awake to what's really going on. And when they hear it, they laugh. They think it's a conspiracy theory or some kind of disinformation or something. People are afraid to look into Trudeau simply because they don't want to find out that he's really done all this stuff and is doing all this stuff to this country. He's raping us, basically. He's. I think before he leaves at the end of the year, this country's going to be teetering. And I think it's going to be a lot of work to get it back if we can get somebody else in there like Max Bernier. He really has no conscience. He doesn't care about us. He doesn't care about this country. He has always thought Quebec owns this country, and that couldn't be further from the truth, because Ontario would kick Quebec's ass in every way. Financially especially, I don't think Quebec could even compete with Ontario, okay? Even though we're majorly in debt, basically if you look at how much the country's in debt from Trudeau alone, I would love to get the numbers from the year he got in and have the numbers now of our debt. That would be an interesting thing, like Harper was bad. Harper was a piece of shit. He was hiding a lot of money. He was taking money from the vets and taking money from this and that, and the medical system and the school system. He was hiding it all, okay? And then the Liberals found it and gave it all away to the globalists. So basically, and stole a bunch for themselves, of course. But basically, people are too asleep. I don't want to call them stupid, because I don't think they are. I think they're asleep, they're afraid. And it's time they open their eyes and face the evil that we have to face as well. You can't leave this all in the patriots' hands. You can't leave this all in the people who love their country's hands. It takes the whole country to fix a country, okay? And whether you're divided on these illegal immigrants or not, or whether you're divided on, no matter what issue you're divided on, you have to look at the truth of what's really going on. Look at what he's done since he's been in office. Look at what he will be doing in the year coming, okay? My predictions, and I'm going to say them right now because it's about a year till election time, this month. Next year. So my predictions are he's going to make it legal for illegals to vote, non-citizens, because he knows he's not going to win an election. Otherwise, the only way he could win the election is to install electronic voting machines, which I still think he will do for this federal election coming. Okay, he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, and we have to be smarter, and we have to be faster and tougher than him. Okay, and that's not hard. Listen to him. Sounds like he just got out of the little girls club from up the road. Really, I mean, I think we need a real leader. I think we need Max Bernier, definitely. I mean, there's none of the other ones are able to lead their parties, let alone lead the country. So I don't see any hopefuls at all. And the only one that I had any faith in was Max Bernier. I had resigned to not voting ever again. I said, fuck it, I won't vote ever again. And then Max Bernier quit the PCs and he started his own party, and when I was looking into his platform, I really liked what I saw. I liked his vision. I like his vision, and I like the fact that he can stand up to all these mainstream media interviews who are trying to villainize him and to try and make him look like this racist and white supremacist and all these other things. I mean, they throw these names around without even knowing what they're throwing them around for, okay? They just love to pick at us. If we question the immigrants coming in, then all of a sudden we're anti-Muslim, okay? I mean, look, Canada's had Muslims all along, and we've all gotten along just fine. Like, it's these people that are coming in are Wahhabis, okay? And actually, a lot of them aren't even Syrians. A lot of them are from all over the Middle East, and some are from the States. Because I showed a video the other day of a bunch of they're basically black people, and they were not wearing any religious headgear whatsoever, not the women or the men. They were wearing baseball hats, and the women had their hair all braided, and they're wearing basically closed right from the Rodeo Drive, okay? Serious. And it looks like everyone who just wants to get out of the U.S. is just taking that ticket and calling themselves Syrian, okay? Basically, the fact that they're not vetted, they're just given citizenships. Doesn't that scare you? It scares the living shit out of me. And, you know, when you consider my parents and my grandparents and everyone else had to come the legal way. They had to have money in their pocket to survive, or they had to have a job, or they had to have school lined up, or something. The legal immigrants should be really pissed. And I am, because I'm the product of two legal immigrants who came in through legally, okay? And I think we all need to get together and fix this problem. I mean, Trudeau is trying to ruin this country, literally, for the globalists, okay? This is what the globalists want. And if you read that document, Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars, I put it out 2 days ago, and you will see exactly what the outline is and where the end result is, okay? TPP was playing a large role in that document. If you look at everything that they were set out to do and have done, it's all basically outlined in TPP, okay? They want to break the world into unions and not have 171 countries, have like 3 or 4 different unions of countries, right? So you really have to investigate things, investigate sustainable development. These are all things that the globalists, i.e. the Bilderbergs, are out to do, and i.e. the UN, because the UN is just another arm of the Bilderbergs. Bilderbergs created the UN, okay? And basically the UN has no teeth at all, and Trudeau is using them as some kind of force. We can stand up and say no, okay? But we all have to do it together. We can't just do it, pockets of people. We need all of us to stand together and say, fuck you, you little femmy bitch, okay? I'm not okay with him at all. I really, really did not want him in office. I did not want him running this country, simply because he didn't want to run the country a year prior. He wanted nothing to do with politics, right? And now all of a sudden, a year later, he's coming to save Canada. So, I don't know. It's just really weird. But we have to stop Trudeau, okay? Seriously. I don't care if you're a Liberal voter or an NDP voter or PC voter. Look at all the parties' platforms, okay? Really look at the platforms. Look at how they're worded. And you will find Bernier's is the most straight up. He's not pulling any punches. He doesn't have gray areas. There's things he wants to fix in his platform. But that'll take time. That's going to take Canadians getting together with his party and saying, this is what we would like, right? I think he's the one person who will actually bend and work with us. So, I mean, you can believe what you want about him, but basically if you're believing anything mainstream news telling you, then you're a sheeple. And that's the straight up skinny of it. And you don't want to be a sheeple, because sheeple are sleepy, okay? You want to be woke. And in order to be woke, you have to face evil, okay? You have to face the truths and the facts. Hey, I was really pissed off when I faced them and found out what was going on in this country, okay, and where this country was going. Yeah, I was really pissed. And I'm getting more pissed now that people still support that little fucking douchebag. And they don't support us, and we're just like them. We're just hard-working Canadians who do our thing, pay our taxes, and we get screwed, get bent over and fucked, seriously, by these little douchebag politicians, and who are all working for the globalists. Look up the Bilderbergs. Look up the Bilderberg meetings. Our politicians have been to these meetings, and that's illegal. Why is no one saying anything about it? Why am I one of the only ones saying anything about that? Think about it. It's not because it's false. It's not because it's not true. Oh, it's true. It's damn true, okay? And you have to really wake up, and you have to do your investigations. Look at all the platforms of all the parties before you vote. Don't just vote for who you always voted for. I mean, those days are over, okay? All these parties are globalist parties. We had a multi-globalist party system until Bernier came along. Bernier is a lot like Trump. He's like the ball bearing in their cereal, okay? He's the hard nut to crack, and I think Bernier would be the same way. And he wants to get rid of supply and demand and things that are holding this country back, and just helping the elites, okay? The favored ones who donate lots of money to the politicians. So, I mean, you really got to look at how things run and how things go before you can understand how important it is when you vote to investigate people, investigate their platforms. That's a very important thing. So, in signing off, I'm wishing all my subscribers a great day. It's a little cool here, but for Thanksgiving Day, I mean, the time of year, right? You expect it. It's October, and we are in Ontario, so it's always cold here in October, November, December, and January, February, March. But I want you all to have an awesome day. Thanks to my viewers, and thanks to new subscribers, and I hope you all have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon.